If you want to see this next time you log into Fortnite, be sure to like and subscribe. But if you don't, this is what your account will look like. The new Fortnite update is finally here, bringing along tons of brand new collaborations from the arrival of Star Wars yet again for May the 4th, along with the all-new Boys collaboration, which I know a lot of people have been patiently waiting for, and also Overwatch. We have so much to go over when it comes to this brand new update, including all new free rewards, brand new mythic items, and so much more. And kicking it off, it looks like we're going to be seeing our very first look at some brand new Star Wars outfits in just one more day for the arrival of a brand new Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano outfits. That this time around do seem to be focused on the Clone Wars art style, so they are going to look like their animated forms and not anything different compared to the ones we already have in game. Which I think is especially nice considering the original Ahsoka Tano skin was locked into Chapter 4 Season 4 Battle Pass. And that's only the start of it, as we do have so much more included with the brand new Star Wars update that we're going to be getting into very shortly. But if any of you guys are new, we do gift new and old subscribers every single week inside of the Fortnite item shop. So if any of you guys are going to be in need of a gift, all you have to do is drop a like on this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell turned on, and drop a comment down below with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTURA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And while this update is going to have even more relating to Star Wars, considering all of the brand new UEFN Star Wars maps will finally be available to play, and honestly from what people have been posting online, it does look like this is going to be pretty cool. Probably one of the biggest jumps when it comes to UEFN, especially with people even creating their own versions of the Battlefront games. And with this, you can expect to see some brand new free rewards, most likely tied to the brand new UEFN maps, where you will have to play select numbers of them in order to get brand new cosmetics, most likely in the form of back blings, pickaxes, maybe even emotes. As Fortnite never misses when it comes to the May the 4th events that we normally see every single year. Be sure to keep an eye out on that if you are a Star Wars fan, but we do also have other content as well from the arrival of the Boys collaboration finally in Fortnite. As this was leaked a few weeks ago that we were going to be seeing a collaboration for the final season of The Boys, which is now airing. As I did say, it would be arriving around the later half of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2, which we're currently in right now as we're over halfway through the season. And with this, you can expect to see a bunch of different outfits. We're most likely going to be receiving 4 of them, considering there's so many big characters in the show. With Homelander being a no-brainer, I'm pretty sure everybody would be super disappointed if he did not make his way into Fortnite. Along with the arrival of Butcher too, which kind of fits perfectly with the theming of this season with rivals. But seeing as how it is the final season of The Boys, we could also see some other characters as well, such as possibly even Starlight. I think a lot of people would like to see her make her way to the game. And maybe even Black Noir, which honestly I think would be the coolest out of all of them. Fingers crossed he is one of these brand new outfits. But The Boys is in fact going to be arriving in Fortnite, so be sure to keep an eye out on that, as it should be arriving very soon. And with that, we do also know we are getting a brand new Invincible Wave 3 collaboration, which does seem to be been delayed just by a little bit, which is set to include 2 brand new skins. We're still unsure on who exactly they're going to be, considering we already have a ton of the main characters from Invincible already in Fortnite. My guess is we could even see the arrival of Thrag, one of the main villains from that show. I think he'd look super cool within the game. We'll just have to wait and see, as those skins have not been confirmed on who exactly they're going to be, but it will be arriving very soon. And the chances are all of the previous ones will also be available at the same time. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are a fan of Invincible and are going to be picking up any of those brand new cosmetics. But we do also have the arrival as well of a brand new V-Buck refund, which you guys have probably already seen in-game right now. You are only eligible for this if you do actually have any of the David cosmetics. There is no pop-up for this, so if you do actually own any of these and don't want to use them anymore, you can get a refund without spending any of your refund tokens. Obviously, this is all due to stuff going on in the real world, which is completely understandable. So be sure you're checking your Fortnite locker to see if you can refund any of those cosmetics, as I believe there's 4 of them in total, which can give you some of your V-Bucks back onto your account in preparation for all of the brand new collaborations. And on the topic of collaborations, the chances are as well we're going to be seeing another collaboration for Star Wars, most likely being the Mandalorian and Grogu, as we've already had some cosmetics files related to them already inside of the game right now, as it looks like the brand new Mandalorian outfit is actually going to be titled Din Djarin, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, we already had the Mandalorian back in Chapter 2 Season 5's Battle Pass. And this new version is most likely going to be a little bit different, maybe even being unmasked to see his face underneath the helmet. Which is kind of funny considering it's literally just going to be Reed Richards' face under there. We'll have to wait and see, as they'll obviously have to change up the skin just a little bit so it doesn't look too familiar to the one we had inside of that previous Battle Pass. And you can also expect to see Grogu come back to the game in the form of a sidekick, which chances are if you own either of the back blings, as we do actually have 2 Grogu back blings in Fortnite already, the chances are we may be getting one of these for absolutely free. As Fortnite has been doing that trend lately where we do actually get a free sidekick depending on if we do own the back bling variant. We'll have to wait and see how they do handle that situation, but it's definitely a pretty interesting one. So definitely let me know down in the comments if you guys own any of those previous Grogu cosmetics in Fortnite, as the chances are you will be getting yourself a free sidekick. And with this update as well, we also will be getting the addition of the Infinity Blade Reforged, which is currently one of the next milestones for Team Ice King. We'll finally get a look at how this brand new version of the Infinity Blade is going to work, as it's most likely going to be improved over the version we had in OG. And I mean, even in OG Season 7, it was quite possibly the worst version of the Infinity Blade we ever had in the game. As we can see this item already in game, if you do actually head behind the Ice King's throne room, you can actually see in this block of ice right here, this is looking to be where the new Ice King Infinity Blade Reforged item will be spawning. And you'll obviously get to use that as soon as the next milestone has been reached. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited to use that brand new mythic item. But we've also just gotten even more information, as it has been confirmed that Overwatch is in fact arriving in Fortnite very soon, and most likely is going to be tied to Act 3 of Showdown. As the 4 outfits have actually already been confirmed, we actually had to confirm for quite a while now, actually being the arrival of Genji, Tracer, Mercy, and also Diva. And it's also been confirmed that they are going to be wearing their Overwatch 2 designs. Fingers crossed we can see some edit styles for the original variants of these characters that were in the very first game. And should be bringing along their very own items to the loot pool, which honestly could be a pretty cool one. I can already see Mercy having some sort of revive ability for your squad mates. And also the arrival of Tracer's pistols as well, which would be a nice touch. And this is also going to be taking over Rocket League, as well as it looks like we're going to be seeing all new decals tied to each of the characters. Obviously this will be transferred over to Fortnite 2. And obviously will begin once Act 2 of Showdown is complete, which should be very soon, considering I believe it's actually been at a bit of a stalemate lately. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for Overwatch to finally make its way into Fortnite, but then we should also be getting the arrival of all brand new mini events too. Most likely with the Dark Voyager leaving the Reload Island, where he's obviously trying to get his hands on the 0 point shard. And we'll then bring it back to the Chapter 7 island, where he then will try and rebuild the entire 0 point together. Which should definitely be quite a spectacle, obviously going to build up to that end of season live event, which we do know should be happening around June 4th. But just before then, we'll obviously get even more storyline information thanks to those mini events, and also the brand new storyline quests that we're going to be getting over the next few weeks. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going on, and are you excited for an all new massive live event at the very end of Chapter 7 Season 2? But that does seem to be the main gist of everything arriving with the brand new 40.30 update. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for this, as it's definitely looking to be a pretty stacked one. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video, and if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTORAY inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.